It's the Toy Day Show, starring Roman. And Roman's movie reviews. And now, here's Roman.
Now, we went to the McDonald's the other day. We don't go often, so we're not bad nutrition at the household. But listen, sometimes you gotta go to the McDonald's. All right. Now we noticed that we get show them the what are these called now? The Happy Meals.
Yes.
Old school Happy Meals. Right now. Now, I don't think in the beginning, producer, did they have sponsors to the Happy Meals, or it was just...
First Happy Meal was Star Trek, the motion picture in 1979.
Star Trek, were kids into Star Kids weren't going to see Star Trek, the movies, were they?
If they did, they fell asleep.
Yeah. So, anyway, but now, I guess Disney, they wanted to do this, but they didn't want the association with the bad nutrition, right? Mm-hmm. So they had to their toys had to be shown only with low-cal foods, a hamburger and milk, and maybe some broccoli.
And the small size French fries, which I noticed you didn't get today.
Right, and you have to get a small fry. So they have to stay under what, 500 calories? Mm-hmm. All right, so. But anyway, now Disney is in, the leader of everything. They got their hands in everything. And they have in their Happy Meals the Avenger characters. And this is what we've got so far. Let us know. Who do you got, Ron?
I have Hawkeye.
All right.
And you can detach these.
What does Hawkeye do?
He has a knife.
Is he a ninja?
I don't know. And there's a button on the back. And when you push it, his knife moves up and down.
All right, not too bad. So these do have some movement to them. I don't remember Hawkeye in the 70s, I got to tell you.
And then we have Nebula.
Nebula?
And surprisingly, she's a girl.
Isn't that the... Nebula is a girl. I thought Nebula was like an antibiotic.
I think it's Nebula.
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 I got a cold and I got a shot at Nebula.
And she has this button on the back of her head. You push it, her fist moves.
Let me take a look at that. Go ahead, do it again. Okay. All right.
Moving in the appropriate direction for kids.
All right. Well, who else
we have Black Widow. And this is the team suit.
All right.
I think it says on here.
And on the back of the Happy Meal, they show you all the figures you can get. And what are you looking for? All right, look for 10 Team Suit Avengers.
And this is one, Black Widow. So there's a button on the back. You push it forward, and then her suit lights up.
Oh, it lights up. That's pretty good. Not too bad. So these team suits, so those are the Avenger suits. All those have these light ups. So everyone who has the team suit's gonna have a light up? Mm-hmm. All right. Who else is this? Now this one we know who it is.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
And he's part of a team suit too. So same thing, flip the button and then turns on.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. So, and then, well, we may get another one in next week or something. We don't want to make a staple of our diet to get these, but I guess the run only lasts for a month, and we're a couple of weeks into it, so.
Yeah, I haven't ventured in yet, but I want to venture in and ask if they sell them separate.
Okay.
That's the really good way to avoid the calories.
Right. Otherwise, I'd have to stop in myself, and you got a 50-year-old man getting Happy Meals. You're gonna be looking in my back seat. Coming out of there with 10 of them, I'm gonna be followed by the local police. All right, so that's what we got going today. Let's talk about one of the shows you've been watching.
King Julien.
King Julien. Now, where is King Julien? If you were to have the cable, which we don't, We see these on the Netflix, and we bypass all the big name cable people. But we watch King Julian, and where is King Julian from?
Madagascar.
And what is King Julian?
A ring-tailed lemur.
He's a lemur, and he's kind of funny. He's a funny guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and the show takes place on an island,
Yes.
which would be Madagascar.
Mm-hmm.
So what goes on? He's the king, and he's got a bunch of other lemurs with him.
Mm-hmm.
And what do they do on every show I've ever watched? Now, I've seen a bunch of these.
Fart, barf, and burp.
That's all they do on this. All I do is see somebody, and big clouds of green smoke, and somebody goes into a building and farts, and the thing explodes, right? And then who's that little one that always throws up?
Mort.
Mort throws up all the time?
Because he eats dirt.
Oh, he eats dirt. And there's one that whacks himself in the head all the time.
King Joey, leader of rats.
He's a rat, and he whacks himself in the head. So it's a kid's show, but they do have some bordering on adult-type stuff that'll get you through the 20 minutes if you're watching with your youngster. But a lot of farting and burping. Oh, man. Yeah. So it is a funny show. And I don't know if it's about anything. It's usually, what's King Julian trying to do? Usually...
Stop the Fusa from attacking them.
Oh, the Fusa. And the Fusa are...
Bad guys.
And the Fusa are real-life animals. We looked them up. They're kind of like... Are they dogs or cats or wolves? Or no, they're more cats.
Yeah, more cats.
Like a tiny little jaguar or something.
Mm-hmm.
Fusa. And they really live in Madagascar. Fusa.
Fusa.
So, all right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Thanks for watching. See you next time.